I love this story. Last year, Mike Rowe's Work Ethic Scholarship Program handed out, $2.4 million to 300 recipients. They plan to give even more in scholarships this year. Mike Rowe is with us this morning, the man with the golden voice. All right, Mike, tell us how you're going to restore the work ethic, please.
Well, if history is any indicator, I'm going to keep showing up on your program and talking about it. Every time that happens, people go to our website to support us. So first of all, thank you for that sincerely. And really, I don't think there's much new to learn. We've been at it now 17 years. And what we see year after year is that the more people we assist with this scholarship program, the more able we become to circle back a few years later and ask them questions like, how's it going? And what's new?
Yep.
And the answers to those questions, like from that kid right there, Michael Gamez is his name. He applied for Work Ethic Scholarship. All he ever wanted to do was work on cars. And he finally got a shot to do it. And he went on to run the Beverly Hills BMW dealership and the service center. And now he's off to something else. We have 2,200 examples of people who are prospering as the result of learning a skill that's in demand and working a job that doesn't require a 4-year degree.
If I
That's who we are.
If I wanted to apply for one of these scholarships to enhance the work ethic, what would I have to show?
Well, you personally, Stuart,
No.
you're in.
Just anyone.
You've been vetted, you've been weighed and measured, you're in. Everybody else needs to jump through some hoops. You need to make a persuasive case for yourself. You have to sign the sweat pledge, which is a 12-step document that essentially puts us on the same page with regard to things like personal responsibility and delayed gratification and a positive attitude and all of that happy horse crap nobody ever likes to talk about anymore, but still very much matters. You have to write a short essay. You have to provide references. In short, you have to do the kinds of things that most employers would want you to do. But it's not that difficult. And what people find is when they go, once they start the application process, it's actually kind of fun. And from my perspective, really, there's nothing more gratifying than giving away $2.5–3 million a year to encourage the behavior we all want to see more of and to help connect people with skills that are truly in demand.
Before you go, we've got to know, what's the website?
mikeroweWORKS.org/scholarship if you want to apply. If you want to donate, like you and all the rest of your viewers, you can't miss the donate button. But look, no pressure. This is an ongoing campaign to reinvigorate the trades through a scholarship program that has real meaning in the Fortune 500. That's what we're up to. We're doing it again.
I just want to get this one in too. I personally think that we are over-credentialed, that the demands of many jobs are just, too many credentials are required. Does that stand in the way of getting more people into skilled trades?
Yes, is the short answer. But lest you think me a complete contrarian, I'm not against some credentials. I'm not against some proof of learning. Obviously, we need those things, but it's very rarely right where it ought to be, in my opinion. And I think we're coming out of a period where we have relied too heavily on credentials, where we've told workers, for instance, and this is adjacent to what you're asking, but just because you're in compliance doesn't necessarily mean you're out of danger in the safety conversation, right? So when we rely too heavily on the credential, on the checklist, then I think we make a bad trade. And we often overlook people who are, in fact, the most qualified to help us close the skills gap, which is very real. As you know, 7 million jobs open right now. Most of them don't require a 4-year degree. Many pay 6 figures.
That's right.
That's what this scholarship is for.
You know, Mike Rowe, I do believe you're a good man. I think you're all right. And you can come on this show any day you like.
Well, opinions vary, but yours has been noted and is much appreciated.
Good luck, man. See you later. Thanks, Mike Rowe.
Thank you.